Well, hello there guys, and good morning to every single one of you. What's up, Jay Neris? What's up, JJ, Mr. Petro, Growler, Benny Dortmund, Integral, everyone else. Hopefully, you guys had a good night's rest and all that other good stuff. And now it's time we put this to bed. Right? Yeah. Last day, final day, before I can get a bit of arena break. Come on, baby. Somebody needs an arena break. Just became Thronebreaker. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. Right, let's go. So, Mr. Pranaz, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you get him. Well, me too. We're on 90 mil now. We're gonna be on 90 something mil when we finish this 5-star run. And then I can put up another 15 mil later on. So that should put me 110-ish line. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, looking good today. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. What's up, Google user? How are you doing? Tiger Wars rank 3? Yeah, if you know how to play her. Do not rank her if you do not know how to play her. Quite as simple as that. What's up, Dexter Gaming? What's up, Arman Kapoor? Welcome. Oh, where's your Oregon? Oh, boo-hoo. Baby can't get his aura too. How much for Gambit? 48 million. Just do as much as you can, man. I really don't know. It's all a guess. If I were you, I'd try to hit past 55 mark, but just really do as much as you can. You don't want to be the guy who missed it out by 300k because you stopped grinding. Like, yeah, just do what you can. Like, I am quite sure that Mr. Negative is gonna go lower than Immortal Abomination. I am quite sure Mr. Negative is gonna be somewhere in the 90s range. Well, I can't say quite sure, but I think he will be. Suspect. But at the same time, I'm not willing to risk it, and I'm gonna go above 100, even though I don't think it might not be needed. You know what I mean? Later on with Mr. Negative, of course, that seems like Hulk, very niche uses. Well, at the very least, Hulk has better damage though. And yeah, that's the things to go his way. And yeah, I completely agree. With Hulk, there's like the upside of Hulk, because even if things don't really go your way, after that level 2, you can still drop a bomb of damage and you can kind of like play around, and he has access to decent damage quickly on. With Mr. Negative, it's similar in the sense that, yeah, you need AI to be super cooperative, but even if the things go your way, there's just not that much to squeeze out of there.
For the Horde!
Mr. Negative does have amazing animations, yes. What's up, Albandi? 8 parts left for 7.2. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get it done. Special invitation? Hey, what's up, Darken? Welcome, Mr. Hordeman. Welcome. He's sure, but he got scared that he's gonna by my henchman. Oh. I'm not sure, that's the thing. If I was sure, I would act on exactly what I'm sure. The problem is, I'm unsure. Only had 33 6-stars, can't do much still. Well, try to make as much as you can. Try to make as much as you can. Ah, scheiße, verduchen. Okay, hit me then. How's it going? Well, hey, okay, not complaining. No fun this. Explode 7.1, good job. Ahel was surprisingly useful for it. iHulk is surprisingly useful, not just for 7.1. But, yeah, well, I'm glad that you got a good use out of little hulky boy over there. Nice booty. Who has nice booty? Feels good to be home. Well, welcome back then. Just getting worried that you found better things to do with your life. I'm feeling overseas is gonna be done. I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it until I actually see his abilities. That's the point. KT fear is powerful. It is. It is indeed. Fear is the source of hatred in most cases. We're becoming Cavalier yesterday. The game doesn't feel that much different. That's why you need to get Thronebreaker. Cavalier is just a step in a progression. It's not the apex of your progression. You get a little bit here and there that are better. But there's a reason why cow players are disgruntled with Kabam about how they're being treated. Because they get nowhere near as many cool benefits as Thronebreakers do. Thronebreakers get a bit of tier 5 CC every month just by logging in a monthly calendar. Thronebreakers get access to tier 5 CC from Glory Store. So on and so forth. Normally that's how it works, Adrian. Normally. There is no guarantees. They might change it. But for most part, yes. If you become Thronebreaker on July 4th after having purchased some Cavalier offers, you will also get access to the new Thronebreaker offers. But take that with a grain of salt, because nowhere Kabam has promised that to always be the case, and they specifically said when asked about it like few July 4th ago that is how it is likely going to function, but it is possible that it gets changed. So take it for what you will. But if I was planning to do some shenanigans, yeah, I'd count on it. Because that has pretty much always been the case. Stop watching your vid streams. Well, glad to hear. Stuck in 7.22 because I'm lazy. I can believe that. I can believe that. You don't need to do much convincing there. No further explanation needed. In fact, I am happy for admission of guilt. In fact, I can appreciate that finally you step up to the plate and admit it. With the hardest 8 path of 7.2, I also have 300 units. I'm not gonna use energy refills. You do you, my friend. Slowly but surely, you're gonna get there. Don't worry. Slowly but surely. Don't need to rush it. 100% variant 2 will be dried out now. I'll take it easy for some time. Yeah, variant 2 was second trickiest variant, I think. So good job on that one, man. Good job on that one. It's actually made even harder now with the yellow jacket boss. Don't make it already. I'm no magician. Don't need to be a magician. You just need to listen very, very carefully to what I tell you to do. Revisit my guides and you can get it done. You can get it done. The guy hugged some random path in 725. And if you set him up right, you can finish one specialty with 50 hits. Yep. I did not doubt that. I did not doubt that. Your Reinhardt is rank 3 as well, right? Or no? What rank level is your Reinhardt? Oh, right. Comrade Daddy. There we go. No. I forgot to change from last stream. It only really typically gets swapped if Daenerys jumps up there. Whenever she does. Thronebreaker lets you break the throne. Yep. The benefits of being cute. But yeah, it only gets changed whenever Daenerys makes her way up there. What's up, James? So happy to see me. Ah, I bet he doesn't. I bet he missed you. I bet he missed you. Is the TF5CC in the Glory Store worth it? It kind of depends how hard you play. It is definitely worth it if you're not taking like ranked positions. and you do not necessarily play high tier AW, it becomes less worth it if you get tier 5 CC from plenty of other sources quickly. That's what that. It's definitely worth it though if you only get like glory rewards and the monthly side quest, event quest, and things like that. I know a lot of people who, yeah, religiously buy it every week. Even I buy it now and then. I don't buy it every time, but I think so far I have bought it like, I don't know, every other time, maybe 70% of the time. Because I dropped the price for it quite significantly. Oh no guys, so 6.1 from you? Yes, 6.2 till 4 there will always be guides. 6.1 kind of came out when I hadn't really started properly doing YouTube. That's why. I should probably revisit them. I don't know, maybe at some point. But yeah, that's why there's no 6.1 guides properly. There are a ton of streams and I redid 6.1 with like rank 3 5-star champions only. Twice, once with and once without Suicide Masteries. So there's a ton of streams where I do 6.1, but the guides were not really a thing at that point. Everything past 6.1 really does have guides though. Oh, yours only 565. In that case, you can one-shot pretty much anything there with one level 2. I apologize, but it's all good. You don't need to apologize. So quite useful for rain too. Thank you so very, very much. Well, you're so very, very welcome. So very, very welcome. Where the baguette's at?
Oh yeah? Well, screw you guys, I'm going home.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Good to be back. Give me a red button. Okay, if you want the red... Fine. Man, this is super early for red button, but... How much is that BGN 12 though? I'm not entirely sure how it translates to. 1 second.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Mayonnaise is an instrument. Man, I love that question. It's a good question. It's quite deep if you think about it. That's 8. 7.91. Okay, we're gonna round it up for you. 7.91. Let's give you the red button then. So, if there are any kids in the stream, cover your ears. If you are in any public place, lower the volume or put your headphones in, because red button's about to be pressed. If you are nearby anybody about whose opinion you care about, let's get it done. Let's get it done then.
You dirty, stuck-up, sadistic, shit-eating, cock-sucking, butt-fucking, penis-smelling, crotch-grabbing, ball-licking, semen-drinking, dog-raping, Nazi-loving, child-touching, cow-humping, perverted, spineless, heartless, mindless, dickless, testicle-choking, urine-gargling, jerk-offing, horse-face, sheep-fondling, toilet-kissing, self-centered, feces-puking, dildo-shoving, snot-spitting, crap-gathering, big nose, monkey-slapping, bastard-screwing, bean-shitting, fart-knocking, sack-busting, splooge-tasting, bear-blowing, head-swallowing, bitch-snatching, hand-jobbing, donkey-caressing, mucus-spewing, anal-plugging, hole-grabbing, uncircumcised, sewer-sipping, whoremongering, piss-swimming, midget-munching, douchebag, hoe-biting, carnivorous, mail-order prostituting asshole! You just couldn't let me get to it first, could you? You just had to steal my thunder. So it seems that the angry video game nerd has officially become the irate gamer to my incredible genius. Okay, alright. That was too...
Okay, so it's been a while actually since I played it. It's been a while. Recently, I did the roasting all by myself. But here we go. Hey, what's up, XLR, right, by the way? And Nick Martinez. No more Generis, apparently not. Right. Finished completion on variant 5, 6, and 7. Need to do explorations, young man. What should be the next progression? Explorations. Don't just do completions. Get the explorations done. That's the problem when people say, I have done all this content and I'm not Thronebreaker or something like that. You need to talk about explorations. Completions are not enough. Completions are not enough. So start exploring some of that stuff. Mercy Node is so busted, I used Apex, Domino, Warlock, and even Kingpin for the past for fun now, and they all shut the node down. Ah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Well, kissing, yeah, well, you know, it happens. Happens. Went for variant 2 because I have a lot of bigger guys, and yeah, I hate Yellow Jacket. Your advice on outranging his special one was a game changer. And strangely, Venom was my best counter. Oh, there you go. I'm glad it worked out for you. Donkey caressing, yep. Personally, hate exploration. Well, still need to get it done. You know, the people who only complete content, I look at them as kind of like half-assed. You just like start, don't get it finished. I don't know. You always need to go and explore shit. Thanks for the video on the upcoming event, Katie, if I won't bother with it. Well, the thing is, like, you're gonna have to do very little for most part. But yeah, I hate the RNG rewards. On the bright side, like at the very least, like last week, there ain't too much that can go like horribly wrong. Like anything that I would land on, I would kind of be okay with. Obviously, it can work out still to be significantly more shit than every other month. But, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna land on tier 4 class catalyst. And it's not great, but I use them a lot. I'm gonna land on tier 4 basics. Okay, it's not great, but I use them a lot. You know what I mean? So, most weeks, you do have like that 5-star signature stone stuff, which I absolutely don't care about. But the last week, at the very least, like every single RNG result is at least A-okay, kind of. .2 is most hated. I don't know if you can say most difficult. Okay, so fight-wise, they have the trickiest fights, but 6.3 and 6.4 kind of demand more specific counters frequently. So, and their health pools are bigger and attack values are bigger. So, if 6.2 had the same health pools and attack values as 6.3 and 4, then definitely yes. Right now, it's kind of debatable, but 6.2 definitely gets the most crap by everybody. For instance, I think I disliked 6.3 even more. With that whole boost system and having to do homework, needing to know what boost to use when, and it was just a shit show. 6.4 was better for me than either one of those two. That's not to say that it was much easier. Really did not like that boost system though. How much money will you spend on July 4th? I don't know. We'll see. It depends. How much money will I have? And how the offers look like. It depends how many red buttons I will manage to press from now till then. We'll see. Right now, I don't really have anything put aside for it, or hardly anything, so that's a bit annoying. It's a bit troublesome. Had been crazy weekend and haven't even had a drink. I sense a lie there. How can it be crazy if you weren't drinking? Explain this to me. What were you doing, JJ, then? What were you doing? Huh? Explain yourself. Why do you always end your sentence with a full stop? Because he understands and remembers what punctuation is. I don't know. As a child, I would be dropped on the roof of my house. Oh, there you go. There you go. Perfect explanation. Loving the new job. Very well then. I was thinking of having no stream tomorrow morning. But then I realized I can still have my morning stream. It's okay. Because if I sleep until 7, which would still give me enough time to get up and have a stream at like 8:30. If I can actually sleep in that late. It's gonna be okay. Because I have been waking up at like 4:30 AM. most of the days recently. So swapping 4:30 to 7 would already be a significant improvement, and I probably should not try and sleep more than that. So we're probably gonna have a morning stream tomorrow, but we just need to figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow morning. Maybe mess around with Mr. Negative. Maybe it could be like a Mr. Negative testing stream. I don't think I'll be able to get all 3 offers on 4th of July in 9k more units. Well, depends. Do you have battle chips saved up? Anything? Maybe, we'll see. Just keep on grinding, my man. Keep on grinding. Don't give up. Don't give up. There might be some event which lets us earn a lot of units or something. You never know. What's up, Shravan? How are you doing? Well, yeah, of course. If I'm going for a featured champion, I have to grind early on Sundays. If I'm going for featured 6-star. Featured 5-star grinds were nothing compared to these ones, you know? Featured 5-star grinds I could do in my sleep, spending like hour and a half twice a day. Are you waking up at 4:30 AM with no alarm? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, because I have kind of like gotten my body in that rhythm. I wake up with no, like my alarm is set to 10 to 5. Because if I start using my 6 stars at 5 or 5:15, I will be able to do another full 6-star round before the arena refreshes. So it's specifically kind of figured out that process that I need to start grinding around at 5. But I often wake up at like 4:20 or like 5:22, something like that. JJ is drinking in the morning on Sundays. Yes, she probably is though. She probably, especially if she doesn't have to be at work till Tuesday. She's probably having like a... Oh. What do the Geordie girls drink all the time? Prosecco? Something like that. Am I right there? Am I right? Do you like your like ciders or Prosecco or something like that? I wouldn't be surprised at all if she has a glass of Prosecco next to her. I'm just saying. What's up, Keaton? How are you doing? I won't spend on July 4th if there are not enough offers. Well, that's the thing is like, you really need to see those offers, because Cyber Weekend offers are quite shit. Like, yeah. And that was meant to be really good. Still got too much to do, but tonight will be a different story. What do you have to do? What do you have to do, JJ? Someone just unlock his sunspot on that tenacity node. Ah, that could be a very fun video. That could be a very fun video. You're doing fine, and remember, if you need to get off work, Katie has many excuses to help you. Yeah, of course. I'm quite good at that stuff. She means less Layla. No, you see, you're gonna get labored out. I like Domino. Very useful stuff. Okay, cool. Pulled another 6-star Electra. Oh, I know how it feels. I know exactly how it feels because I pulled the Electra dupe in my last crystal opening as well. Electra double dupe, I think. 70k battleships. Okay, that's not enough. Ooh, that is quite cool though. You got 375 units both times then. Germany. We some Sundays drink a beer. Do you know that past age beer was more popular in mornings than coffee? Yeah, I do know that. Stupid coffee makers. Outfoxed. Can do some gardening. Nah. With a Prosecco, maybe you will. How to draw. Oh, my mom's today? Didn't you go to your mom's in like a day, like 2 days ago? Sun's out for it. Streamlabs not on. Ooh. Well, my bad. I yesterday disabled. I put it back on. Sorry, Growler. But Growler is coming in with a 10er, man. Thank you very much. Red button. Okay, so previous warning applies. Red button is about to be played. It's on now, by the way. I'm also going to be changing softwares in today or tomorrow. so there might be some stream issues soon, but we'll see about that. So Growler64oz, and let's get to 10, and here we go. So Growler dropped 10er for red button. Okay. By the way, Streamlabs is on now. It's on. Yesterday I had a really bad laggy stream, which really pissed me off, and I had switched off. But okay, so hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your husbands, or anybody that cares, that you care about, because it might be time to either lower the volume, put on your earphones, and let's go.
You dirty, stuck-up, sadistic, shit-eating, cock-sucking, butt-fucking, penis-smelling, crotch-grabbing, ball-licking, semen-drinking, dog-raping, Nazi-loving, child-touching, cow-humping, perverted, spineless, heartless, mindless, dickless, testicle-choking, urine-gargling, jerk-offing, horse-face, sheep-fondling, toilet-kissing, self-centered, feces-puking, dildo-shoving, snot-spitting, crap-gathering, big-nose, monkey-slapping, bastard-screwing, bean-shitting, fart-knocking, sack-busting, splooge-tasting, bear-blowing, head-swallowing, bitch-snatching, hand-jobbing, donkey-caressing, mucus-spewing, anal-plugging, hole-grabbing, uncircumcised, sewer-sipping, whoremongering, piss-swimming, midget-munching, douchebag, hoe-biting, carnivorous, mail-order prostituting asshole! You just couldn't let me get to it first, could you? You just had to steal my thunder. So it seems that the angry video game nerd has officially become the irate gamer to my incredible genius. Okay, alright. That was too...
Well, there we go. And what movie? It's Nostalgia Critic Insult. That's how you can find it. Okay. Katie was so desperate to open Crystal Scope in the stream. Yes, that's exactly what I did. Because you, folk, slacking on that like button recently. Katie. Well, Darken. Just try and do your best, man. That's all I can say. Maybe if the offers are really good, it's worth spending like $10, $20, $30 to get some units. I know you typically don't, but just do what you can to get as high as possible, and then figure it out when you see. Even if you don't make it there, still good to have units. Other day I was taking her to sorting out her caravan. What's wrong with her caravan? Her button twice a day? Yes. Basically, yeah, I figured out how it works. Because of the shrug off, he gets all his charges back. You just need to drop your... That'll make a cool video. I need to remind myself of that. I need to re-record the video from yesterday as well. Which quest was that? It was 725 or 724 or something like that, right? Red button abuse confirmed. Hey, you guys asked for it. What a lovely way to start your day. You know, it wasn't like my call either way. You only have yourselves to blame. But you only have yourselves to blame there. Oh, off to bed, gotta get up early. Alright, James, see ya. I have a question for you. Picking between Falcon and Mallman. Whom should I awaken with the skill gem? Falcon. Does Falcon work against Act 6 champion? No, why would he? Why do you think he would work against Act 6 champion? But Falcon needs that awakening a lot more than Mallman does. Falcon needs that awakening a lot more than Mallman does. Gluten Morgan. Even with your guides, I can't progress through Act 6 right now. No stuff. Well, Al Bundy. Then you need to focus on variants. That's what I always say. Act 6 is a bit of a shit show. Variants are much better. However, you had focus on exploring as many of those as I can. Yeah, exactly. Exactly there, Darken. Exactly. You know what's up. Man thing on. Yep, that was 4 or 5. Yeah, cool. Tried to make that video early on. Beat 10.2 today. Thanks for the guides. Well, you're very, very welcome. I'm glad to hear that you did find them useful. And huge congrats. Hope you pulled something good. Even though, like, let's face it, the weakest aspect of 7.2 was the rewards. Whoopsie. Okay, die. Axis goddamn clown fiesta. Pretty much. For the story content. Don't get me wrong, like, there are a lot of things that I like in Act 6 and I personally enjoy. I just think that it's hardly the time or the place for those fights and nodes. I think all that type of content should be kind of like presented as a challenge, not a baseline requirement to progress. Just saying. I like tricky shit. But you can't expect all your players to be able to do it. Finished Act 5, 6.1 seems to... Yeah, 6.11 is not bad. 6.1 is not bad overall. You haven't touched one of the variants yet, which one start with. 4 is kind of technically the easiest if you have 1-star Hulk to 100%. Other than that, as a rule of thumb, just kind of go backwards. 7, 6, 5, whatever. And 1 is the hardest, 2 is second hardest. And it also depends obviously what champions you have. Also depends what champions you have. I don't know what, I haven't played him for a long. I thought Falcon's lock-on prevents unstoppable. No. No, it doesn't. Do my 6-star scroll girl from Cow. That's still neat, you know? Any 6-star from those is kind of neat. Need to read their abilities. Well, there you go. Read the abilities once again. I would like to dupe my 6-star. Do I have? I don't think I have a 6-star scroll. Maybe I do. I don't think I do. So I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with that. Got here, what's up, Kitty? How much do you think the 5 and 6 are Mr. Negative going for? To be honest, like, I have no clue. I suspect 6-star negative is not gonna be that high, but it's just a guess. I think he's gonna go lower than Immortal Abomination did, but obviously, just to be sure, I'm putting up well over 100 points, 100 million points. Yeah, I think he's gonna cutoff is gonna be like 97, 98 for Mr. Negative. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 128. You know what I mean, though? Because I really have no clue. 5-star one, if you grind out like 60 million, you should probably be safe-ish. I think 60 million is gonna get where you want to go. Dude, 6-star Massacre from 7.0. You know, it's not that bad, though. It's not that bad. Massacre is actually a very cool champion. If mine was duped a few months ago, I would have taken him to rank 3 probably. I have a rank 2 Massacre and I actually really like using him. He's much better than people give him credit for. Especially after the value change. He became so much better version of himself. I don't know why I'm so unhappy. What's up, Rajamanik? I'm hiding. And Morningstar to get a synergy from Perk 3. Yeah, that would be very cool. Or quicker ramp up. That also would be cool. That's the main reason why I don't play Morningstar, because ramp up is absolute bullshit. Oh, rank 5 Kingpin, rank 4 Colossus and Hype. And rank 3 and few rank 1s, like how I do more. Well, again, if you have Kingpin, Colossus, Hype. No, I really don't know. You need to check it out for yourself, my man. For June champs? Yes, I am. I am quite excited for June champs. Hand counts are all 3 and 4 stars. Yeah, pretty much same here. I haven't got. No, I have gotten like a couple of 5 stars, but that's about it. Hey, what's up, Messiah? Welcome to the stream. F the AMC. That's a bit of a nasty thing to say and do. What did AMC ever do to you?
Shut up and
really?
take my money.
What's your problem? Why can't you just get along? Like my rank 2 Massacre, but he is unawakened. Yeah, mine is unawakened as well, which is kind of pissing me off. But thank you very much for the 15 bucks, man. Appreciate that. It's a good way to start Sunday morning. I actually, well, we'll see. Only push for Cavalier so early to get them Lordman. There we go. And you can start with variant 4. Hyperion can handle the Electro and Deadpool. Yeah, there we go. Variant 4 is decent start for sure. I agree. I concur. Juan's wise advice. Yeah, Massacre is a very good champion, I agree. It's obviously not the best, but he is quite freaking good. I have used him for bits and bobs in 7.1 and 7.2 as well. Messiah needs a hug. I know, right? I know. Messiah just needs a hug. Messiah just wants to be loved. Deep down, he just wants to be loved. Hulkbuster, Awaken, and Ghost. Ghost is better. Sorry. Ghost, run Ghost. Also, question to everyone. Did someone actually use those side event? No, not a single one. Not a single one. Yeah, I know. Purgatory looks so dope. I really want to see the abilities Purgatory. And yeah, I know. I actually listened to Cam's podcast this morning. I have like 10 minutes left on it. As I was grinding my 6-star round, I was listening to the podcast, and yeah, I look forward to checking out her abilities for sure. But I want a new champ though. We all want new champions. We all want new champions. Speaking of, I do have a 6-star crystal, which I kind of wouldn't find randomly opening today, just because why not? But we need to figure out what should happen. Bully. Hi, Comrade Mommy. J-Fam.
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
$20. Cheers.
Oh, Chelsea is coming in with 20 as well. And Messiah, man. I'm getting showered with money. Okay, let's figure out a reasonable goal then. But you guys are too kind today. Everybody is in a good mood on Sunday, I think. That's what it is. I think everybody is in good mood on Sunday. Okay, so. So. We do have. Send that.
Shut up and take my money.
Okay, so Messiah's at 30. But yeah, Chelsea's Bay for sure. Completely agree. Growler is sending in a 5 as well. Now joined AMC. My hamster tile Kung Fu can handle you. Ooh, look at that. Those are fighting words, except you didn't handle him. Because Messiah immediately, I see what you were going for. I see what you were going for with 1501. I see the plan. I can respect the penny fucking. I can see the plan. Knight, a new member. That's probably a renewal, but thank you very much, Knight. Sound Lady Bully's Messiah is reading message. Yep. Chels is awesome. I have never had any single not nice thing to say about her. Every single time I have spoken with her online or here, it's just absolutely awesome. And I like that. I like that. You don't get too many people like that. You can jump on and be drunk if you want. Nah, I think we're good. The stream's not that busy. It's all good. It's just arena. What do you think, Mojo or Mojo? Now, that's a good question. I think Mojo is uglier. I think Mojo takes that one. I think Mojo does take that one. Yes, Charles. How is the little one? I did hear about it, but I didn't want to bother you too much. But all of you have been so generous and so kind. Ouch, rebuttaled? Yep. No, that wasn't even a rebuttal. That was intercepted and shut down immediately. Call it for what it is. There was no bottle. For a rebuttal, you would have had to be ahead even for a moment. But alas, that was not the case. No, we're not going to talk about Strife today. We're not going to talk about Strife today. You're recruiting. What are you recruiting for? What are you recruiting for? Mojo useful in Act 6 and 7. Yeah, he has his use here and there. Who's the best MCOC hammer counter in your opinion? Quake. Quake's great. Guardian's quite good because he can parry him very easily. I think I come around Mamilo. Oh, the AMC. Pretty brutal. Pretty much. That's more accurate. As I said, you should just say intercepted and denied. That would be the great sequence of their wins. Everyone knows how they're coming. Quake. Why not? Quake is the best one. Yeah. Come on, just... Oh, make new account and complete this game without upgrading any champion you can. Sure. Why? Well, I do have a suspicion that all the next champions are going to be quite good. Because the start of the year was so bad, and it clearly has reflected the crystal sales. I'm here for jokes, that's all, Katie. You don't want the comedy hour? Katie, don't want... Oh, come on, fine, okay. She's sleeping. I've been drinking wine. I bet you have. I hear wine is very good for young mothers. Everybody's happier, including husbands. Comrade Mama 4. What? Today KT is happy. I'm happy almost every day. Almost every day. Not all day every day, but almost every day. Feels so good playing with CG. I wanted to go for so long. Oh, there you go. Finally got him. Finally got him. For the jokes, that's all. Okay, 1 second. Let's go there. I know. Maestro might actually be a Hulk that like punches flat out stupid hard. I'd kind of be interested in that. All games hero or champs with Halloween vibes. Halloween or Hell vibes. I don't know. Roblin is like just A-okay, for instance. At some point there will be too many champs in the game. No, the more the better. Lost very tightly to Finland. Ah, sorry to hear, man. Sorry to hear. Would you say as tightly as Latvia lost to States? Pretty happy because Jacob, I guess. Jacob just needs to have a bit of a break. There's quite a lot of stuff to deal with. It's better OG about A-bomb or A-bomb. Immortal Abomination is a lot better on its own. OG Abomination with Red Guardian synergy is actually better for short fights, but has less utility and is worse for long fights. So there's that. There is that. Okay, let's go for it then. Who wants Messiah on call? I need at least a Bukati, get him to Bukati, get him to 45k, Spandex or Tux. It's done. Okay, whatever. Messiah, if you want to jump on, you can jump on. Let's jump into Discord. So I am in Discord now. This why Growler a puppy. Yeah, I agree. That would be a missed opportunity as well, Ankit. Hope they do give him a good synergy. I'll join the AAMC. They'll betray you like immediately.
I didn't know I was a fan favorite, but still, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, I just came to talk shit.
Well, that's what you don't do anything else. It's like that's like hardly a surprise.
I mean, hey, I still to this day, and I will always give props to Mando. I don't understand how to like I can speed read a book and cannot keep up with chat. So I personally do not understand that, and I just leave it to him to do that. and he sings and makes jokes in the process of it, and we just get too lost in conversation. So no, I just talk this shit
Because you're not good at this job. It's a very simple explanation.
I am great at what I do for a living. This is not my job. This is me filling in. I am not a good feeling.
I'm not saying that it ought to be. I'm just saying a fact that you're not very good at this.
That is very much so true. Hey, but at 45K, we have a bet going on in my chat. It's either going to be the Blue Man spandex or full tuxedo.
Well, I don't have a tuxedo, but it can be a suit.
I will pay for the rental. If you do a full fucking stream in a full tuxedo, and I mean haircut, beard, I mean top hat, I want every fucking thing. I want every fucking thing if you do this.
Alright then. Top hat. I have never worn a top hat in my life, but okay then. It's not gonna be spandex, let me tell you that.
Oh, dude, it's actually, its only problem is wearing one is hot as hell. And Daenerys, I'm not clearly drunk. I'm just tired of shit. I'm supposed to go for a run right now, and I just really don't feel like getting out of my bed.
Yeah, that's not Mando, that's Messiah. That is...
You know what? FU Zero, that's how I feel. And, ooh, JJ has been going hard in spandex for the spandex deal. The blue spandex, the Blue Man spandex.
No, that ain't gonna happen. Tax is a decent possibility. No form of spandex is. I'm everybody. I think everybody wants you in the Blue Man spandex. Personally speaking, man, I'm just being. Well, I don't care. It just ain't happening. Everybody wants my OnlyFans as well, but that also ain't happening. As far as
I mean, I do have your OnlyFans, and I mean, I see your subscribers on both things. I think you need to invest more in your OnlyFans.
Maybe you're right. Okay, ZeroFrostNinja is here. Well, hello there. Hello there.
And Black Lightning, I don't care. I have a high-pitched voice. I used to sing as a kid, and I've been a soprano most of my life. Dude, I give a fuck. I'm big as shit. I don't care if I have a high-pitched voice and my voice is annoying.
Oh, look who all of a sudden is self-conscious.
I've never been self-conscious about my voice. Anyway, no, I would do the Hulk costume, JJ. I actually wanted to do that at Comic-Con this year. Either Hulk or Fat Thor, one of the two. But maybe next year. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure out which one.
Comic-Con is not happening this year properly, is it? Or is it?
No, it isn't. And that's what, and it's like, I had a whole makeup artist lined up, like, to help me, like, do the whole fat suit and shit. And, like, literally, like, no. So, thank God she's okay with, like, doing it next year. But Comic-Con next year, definitely showing up either as one of the...
I have never been to USA Comic-Con.
Oh, dude, you got it. It's weird and funny at the same time. I think the first one I ever went to, I think MSD was like 13, 12. Like, I didn't know MSD was a kid. And when I was like, I'm like, oh shit, my kid is older than him.
Okay, so JST, who would I rank up out the 6-star Rocket Raccoon, Yellow Jacket, and Sorcerer Supreme? Sorcerer Supreme, quite definitely.
Yeah, that's an easy rank up, man. Amon, I'm not singing on stream. I already promised KT I would never do that. Just like I said, I would never rap or do anything musically inclined on that notion. I would just make good jokes because like, honestly, when KT wears a turtleneck, doesn't KT look like the best version of Mr. Rogers ever?
I don't know, man, but you know, Mr. Rogers sounds like an upstanding guy.
And you know, yeah, he was, man. I will send you the memes, the beautiful day in the neighborhood memes, and then you'll understand what I mean.
I think I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Roger was so nice that he was boring to interview.
He actually but he did a lot of social and economical things behind the scenes, and a lot of people don't actually. Because I read his autobiography after he passed away. So it was like super dope to see that he was doing so much stuff behind the scenes and never wanted credit for it.
Yeah. Here's a good idea. You should do a cosplay of Kingpin.
I think Mando could better cosplay as Kingpin, personally.
Well, You could pull off a white face.
Oh no, Mando could be Red Guardian, dead ass serious. Mando could really pull off Red Guardian.
Red Guardian. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
his beard, because how big his beard is, Mando could really pull off Red Guardian.
Yep, pretty much. More than likely.
I don't like. In the chat, I do like the new Iron Man version of you on the screen for the thumbnails, but it's like I kind of go miss Beardo Cap. I said real Cap Infinity War. I felt some kind of way.
Don't worry. There is one that looks like Colossus in the making, and I'm gonna be using all three of them anyways.
I saw the one he posted. I thought that was real dope. Like, I mean, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but his graphic work is like crazy.
Yeah,
so,
it's so good. And the best thing about that drawing that he did is it's like really high quality. The like PNG image in itself is like 16 megabytes or something. So you can zoom into pretty much like my face or like part of my face, and it's still gonna be like high. Really kind of high quality, and there's going to be still amazing amount of detail to it.
I agree, and I'm not good. My daughter is more so on the graphic arts on that notion, so I asked her to look at that, and she was like, "Yo, who did this?" And she thinks it's like full scale, like animated, like by people who actually do that for a living. So I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and JJ, keep me honest, I can't remember in the chat who does the graphic work. I can't remember.
He's in the mod chat. It's Harsh Bauer. And what's up?
Yeah, he is. I didn't want to miss shout his name out, but he does great work.
Yeah, he does really good work.
Hey, what's up, Jackattacx? I see Jack. Everybody's sitting up here talking about just random stuff. I'm not here to read the chat. I'm here to.
I'm not here to read. Technically, that's wrong. You know. Technically, you are here to read the chat.
Okay, so let me read the chat. All right, we're gonna start with ZeroFrostNinja.
At least pretend to know what your job description is.
Hey, hold up. There's a lot of people in America that sign up for jobs and get them and don't know what their job description is.
Yeah, well, I ain't in America.
Speak for yourself.
I said I ain't in America.
All right, I'm gonna start with Zero. And does Kingpin cosplay and kid will be drooling? Yeah, no. Armand, hold up, I missed something. On the you saying that's for me. I missed that. I missed the whole conversation, so we're just gonna, no offense, we're gonna skip over it. Just people saying it's me on chat. Everybody saying hello to Jack.
Hey, what's up, Percy? Okay, let me tackle this one, right? So JJ is adding tasks to the line room. Perfect. Nobody does Kingpin cosplay better than Brian Grant. Probably. That bald head's super shiny. The Jackattacx had cosplay Kingpin last year. It would have been Shang-Chi. Now, since health issues later, it's more like Kingpin. That's fair play, but hey, you know, at least you still have a backup plan. At least you have a backup plan. Still buzzing from the football last night. Oh, I didn't even watch it. Who won? Who won the Champion League? And what's up, Arman? What's up, everybody else? Yeah, that is Messiah on call. Charles knows what's up. Feeling excited for Hercules. Yeah, I guess so. Why not? I was kind of in team Omega Sentinel, so I'm like, stupid Hercules.
I actually voted for Omega Sentinel myself, and I was kind of catching. I was almost there before you kind of took over. But it's okay. Can Maul power lock? No, he can power drain.
Yeah, it's his heavy attack. No power lock there though.
Dark, it's gonna be out. I think it needs to be a proper shower. Dude, all right, wash your ass. We all support washing your ass. Jackattacx is saying Chelsea beat Man City 1-0. Damn. All right, Dark, and take it easy.
Oh, so Man City lost. I know a bunch of people that ain't gonna be too happy about that.
I told you my whole context on that. So it's Man City, Manchester, Chelsea. I don't care. Whoever's the opposite, I'm just going for them just because start a fight. So I personally care. Al Bundy is saying, but I'm getting back in shape. Rode a bike for 20 miles Friday and 45 yesterday. Well, happy belated, Al. And dude, that is great, man. That is great. That's a great
Good
workout.
on you, lad. Good on you.
Darji Wallet is saying, hey KT, do you think a best team for initial completion Strife, Star-Lord, Doom, and Human Torch?
Okay, so Human Torch and Doom is correct. I have never ever tried using Strife, but as far as I know, if you're gonna use Strife, you have to have at the bare minimum Apocalypse with you. Star-Lord, I don't think will have any specific role in there, and you can probably do without Nick Fury as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Doom, Human Torch, Strife, Apocalypse, and then either Nick or Cable. I think Cable might work as well in there. Something you could try out, but I have never done it myself.
That was gonna be my suggestion. I've actually did a BS easy path with Strife, and I think I may have spent maybe 8 revives total.
That's nice. That's good.
9, something like that. It's to get to the collector.
Yeah.
Or the Grandmaster Jimmy. So if you do need, like, Apocalypse and Cable are like key if you're gonna use Strife. So
Jackattacx, champions of Europe. Somebody's happy. Somebody's happy then. Well, all right then, Jackattacx. Wait, I need to find a special sound for you. Jackattacx. You know what? Champion. I'm gonna type in champions. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna find a special sound for that I have never played before.
Zero said, let's be honest, as far less people who are sad about the result, they would be happy. You know, sorry for saying best of luck, KT.
This will get the stream demonetized faster than I can say Messiah stuff, but
hey, what the fuck?
Okay. So there you go. Here we go, Jackattacx.
All right. Samuel saying I'm at level 60 with Cavalier account. I don't have such good character champions to make me do a viz. I'm free to play until now. Should I spend wisely? Well, if you're free to play, just wait it out. You don't need to do a biz unless you're really trying to push for Thronebreaker. But there's variants you can do to get a Thronebreaker too.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have to do a biz to get to the Thronebreaker if that's what you're trying to do.
All right.
Armand, you really need to stick around and subscribe and please guys, pound the like button, pound the subscribe button. We all love KT. We've had some very early morning streams. Oh shit, Jack. I just saw that.
Yeah, that's why we played the Champions Tune, because he's happy that Chelsea loved it, and I just got the stream demonetized for Jackattacx generosity because I definitely played copyright music now.
I will concede the Comrade Daddy to Jackattacx today for the day.
Oh, there you go. Congratulations, Jack.
Oh, definitely. And Black Lightning, dude, I'm thick skinned, bro. I don't take shit lightly. I don't take anything too far. So, dude, have fun. Seto saying bleed blue. Oh shit! Oh god.
Like so many people I didn't even know why so many people hate City. I have no clue. I have not been following football at all, but I know so many people hate City.
All right, so I went to like a couple of World Cups. I didn't understand like football like that, and so I went to a World Cup and didn't understand the passion behind it. It's a real like I've seen people like cry and fight.
Yeah, of course. Football is like the king of the sports. Like globally, football is the biggest.
Outside the United States, you're right.
I'm saying globally, like what the fuck it globally has to do with the United States? You can shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about states. There are more people around the world than there are in the United States, yeah?
You fucker, I'm agreeing with you.
Football is pretty much like a religion in majority of the world, and globally, universally, it is by far the biggest sport with the most amount of money in it.
I agree. And I didn't know, like, I had to learn about the transfer fees and others. Also, like, all that shit was, like, new to me. And then when I went to a World Cup, I was lucky enough to be stationed in Korea when they had the World Cup in Korea and Japan, and I went to like 4 games. Yeah, I've never been the same on football ever since.
American hand egg is not better. If you want to like that type of sport, then watch rugby, not that American bullshit.
Actually, and somebody,
football.
I tried rugby when I went to fucking when I was in Germany. Yeah, no, I played in the NFL, and I won't play rugby.
There you
that
go.
tells you the extent of how I feel about rugby versus the NFL.
There you go.
Rugby is, and I'm a big guy, and I'm big and fat. I won't play rugby with everybody. That is a young man sport for real.
Okay, so here we go. I'm at level 60 with Cavalier account, but I don't have such good
read that.
Oh, you read that? Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I'm minus the soccer foot. Only the
don't use that word. By the way, the word
wise.
soccer is literally banned in the chat. It's like one of the banned words on this channel because I get so triggered and pissed off. Football. Whatever you guys have in America should be called hand egg. It's like
and
you guys just have...
AB is asking for a cutoff for an arena. Somebody please give him what the cutoff is.
Cutoff is exactly yes.
Yes.
Kato, who's in college Messiah.
Yeah. It's because Man City are the Messiah of football world. They're just Hey, I don't think so. I think Man U for a minute was doing really well. Juventus was doing as well. Was doing good too. And I do watch a few of the games.
No.
It's just I don't keep up with the seasons as much. But I can't remember the league. The team that came from like 8th to like top 1 a couple years ago, and they're still in it. I was surprised by it. So I do like I actually my daughter I don't mind I call it soccer, but I don't mind watching football the way it is. So hey, Savannah is saying there's no cutoff for a 4-star, just get the milestone and then what? And yes, Al, I actually used to play in the NFL for a couple of years. A long time ago. So. Thank you, Jackattacx, Licensing City. That's the one I was thinking about. They won the World Cup this year too. I don't keep track. I've been doing a lot, so I don't keep track of everything.
And yeah, Warlock does shut off Platform Node, by the way, Ankit. I talked about it. I used Warlock as well for those fights. It's just fairly long but very easy fight. Okay, stop asking questions to me. If Messiah would want to talk about what he did when he did it, he would have had mentioned it before.
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate it.
Just stop asking those questions. I can appreciate you guys are curious, but if he's going to want to tell you that, he will tell you that. I will make sure that he has a chance to do so. But other than that, just leave the man alone. He clearly doesn't do it anymore, and he doesn't want you guys to know exactly everything about him and his life.
Thank you, Casey. I appreciate that so kindly. And I'm trying to think who I used on that plat pool too. I think I used one I spammed Doom for the first round through, but the second or third, I think I wanna say I fucking used I think I used Vulture one time, and I was surprised that he actually worked fucking wonderful for that shit.
For plat pool? No, yeah, Warlock is pretty much the best answer. Or you can just pick any champion that
I was
debuffs
just testing out shit at that point. I think Vulture did really well. I know Warlock did really good.
Sunspot will do very well in that fight. Any champion that puts up a lot of debuffs on their like basic hits and doesn't rely on those debuffs to be like integral to their game style, very easy to use that.
Yeah. I wanted, and I meant to use freaking Mr. Fantastic because I had just R3'd him, but I actually ended up using somebody else. I was playing around with like a whole bunch of champions to like try to figure out who was really like.
Yeah, that's what I really like about 7.2. You can swap in some random champs just before the boss, and
just to see stuff, like just to test it out.
Yeah, and that's what I like, that the paths themselves are fairly open, so you can kind of use whatever champions you like. And B, also on top of all of that, you get to bring in whatever champion from your roster before the boss. to kind of get a free heal on it, and you just get to play around if you want. It's alright, Al Bundy, don't worry, you weren't like disrespectful. It's just, you know, it's all good. Just stop it, like move on.
And yeah, thank you. And KT knows how I feel about that, so that's why he says what he said. That's fine. How about Americans imagine Europeans saying badminton on baseball? Actually, seeing some competitive Olympic badminton, I have respect for it because I didn't think that was a reactive sport as much as it is.
Badminton's quite badass though. Like like in Latvia, it's fairly popular to kind of like have it as a bit of a pastime, like when you're by the river, like relaxing in summer and stuff like that. Or just like a lot of kids play it in their backyards and stuff. Huh?
I said, but the competitive sides I've seen, like their reflexes are faster than tennis players.
Oh yeah, you have to be on top of it, like when you play it like competitively. But it's like a good in Latvia, badminton is not considered like football, basketball, or hockey. It's more looked at as a hobby, as a game, as like a pastime when you're like having a day out by sea or by river, or just like, you know, I don't know, having a barbecue. Yeah, badminton is kind of like in the same category as like, you know, frisbee throwing in Latvia.
Okay. Here's a good question. Somebody's asking, what's the verdict on White Mags? I think it's Push Singh.
White Mags, very good champion. That's the verdict on White Magneto.
But he needs to be duped. That's the thing. People don't understand. White Mags needs to be duped. Red Mags doesn't.
Yeah, that is also a big.
All right, Zero is saying he's off. He's saying, see you, everybody. All right, Zero, take your punky ass to bed.
He's not going anywhere. Haven't you learned anything? Zero goes to bed like 4 times to scream.
Zero doesn't. Zero, he lurks.
I know. He's like,
says
okay,
that he lurks around.
When he says he goes to bed, that just means he's probably getting in the bed and is like trying to like do his evening routine. But then inevitably he comes back like 20 minutes later. He's like, says something, and then like another 20 minutes later, he's like, I couldn't sleep.
KT, that didn't sound personally right. If you time that up, personally thinking, I'm just gonna leave that alone. So use my name to prove your point, KT. A B D D. All right, AB. What's up, Accelerate man? What's going on?
What's up?
Vladimir is saying, hey, what if hand egg stands for American football? Then would that be rugby?
Rugby is rugby. Rugby is not trying to pretend something that it's not. You know? Rugby is not trying to steal the name of the most popular sport in the world. And no qualms with rugby.
Coming from somebody who's a physical person, rugby is probably one of the most physical sports I've ever done or tried.
I have been to a World Cup game in rugby.
Football without pads.
Yeah, I have been to a World Cup game of rugby in Manchester City Stadium. Yeah, I think it was City Stadium. Because like when I used to work for the fashion company, I was one of the contacts to DHL for like logistics and transportation. And DHL is the type of company that often like gives all sorts of like cool shit to their partners and stuff. And one of the things, like I had basically been taken out by DHL as a company like a handful of times already, and one of the things was tickets for World Rugby Championship with the whole kind of like escort there. So the entire thing was, we went to town center to like a restaurant, had like a meal, drinks, then they threw us in the buses. Then they took us to the rugby games and like got us some booze. We watched the games, and then we had some more drinks afterwards, and that was like all paid for. It was all for free. It was quite a cool time.
Those are those nice business trips we like to call.
Yeah. Oh, Harsh is here, by the way. Harsh here is the man, the hero, the artist that made that Iron Man thing, and Captain America Infinity War thing, and is doing the Colossus thing.
And he does. I didn't want to like mess up his name at the time, but that he's in the chat now, so that's definitely, he's the one who's doing the
artwork,
like all the artwork on KT's thumbnails. So I just didn't want to give him a shout out. And Daenerys is right. Rugby looks like a UFC match. UFC matches. I've tried to play rugby and pick it up, and I've played football at the highest level, and I won't play rugby with everybody. Because I've played with people who are my size who are actually like completely faster than me, and running into people full speed with no pads was different. So it was an enlightening experience, I like to say.
Can Gambit do the crossbones fight in that Karina's challenge? If you're running willpower and if Gambit is ranked up highly enough, yes, he can. Any champion technically can do that fight if they can hit hard enough and if you have willpower.
I'm trying to remember that I just used Wolverine or Rogue or somebody for that fight.
Yeah, most people use Rogue. If people don't have Rogue, then they use Wolverine.
I think I did. I think I used both, but I think Rogue was like Rogue
was definitely the best one because you can steal some Furies, you can regen, and you can just have a good time.
Yeah, I think that was the one. I think that was the one shot I did. Okay, AB is saying you got to admit though, football. A lot of guys are used to their helmets and weapons to crack those babies in practice. You actually, for how I practice, for the most part, I didn't wear a helmet. Like I actually didn't wear a full helmet for the most part. I didn't wear a helmet until like game time or like physical one-on-ones. So it's different. But playing rugby, I ran into a 290-pound person who ran a full half a second faster than I did. And when I got hit by him, I was hurt. And I'm a big guy. So, no. I think rugby is a rougher sport. I think what is it? Indian baseball. I like to call it Indian baseball. Damn it.
You mean cricket?
Yeah, cricket. I think cricket is the most dangerous sport in the world to me.
Why?
No, because I tried to learn how to play, and the guy hit the ball I didn't have no like protective gear, and the guy hit the goddamn whatever the fuck it is, and it hit it and I couldn't see it fast enough, and it whizzed by my head, damn near doing 90 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. That is a scary ass sport. People die every year in that sport though.
I didn't know that. I'm not following.
People actually playing that sport. People die every year in that sport. That is a dangerous ass fucking sport to me.
Yeah, if it's true, if people really do die every year, then that probably makes it the most dangerous sport, yes.
JJ is not evil. JJ is just HR. And JJ has full control over everybody in here.
But yeah, welcome merch, by the way. Thank you very much for the sub. I saw it pop up. Thank you very much for the sub. Merch.
If you piss off JJ, you will probably not be here long.
Yeah, JJ is putting everybody in the box, including her husband.
And she loves him, so
like we literally have video evidence. Like we literally have pictures of people in boxes put there by JJ violently. So, like, you might think we're joking. We're not joking. She will find you, she will bring her box with her, and you're gonna end up in that box for indefinite amount of time. Until you will have learned your lesson according to her. She has threatened to put me in the box. She has threatened to drive down to, like she is living in UK, she has threatened to drive down to where I live. And it's just scary.
To put this in perspective, guys, if she scares KT, there you go. Hold up. Vladimir's asking, before I go rank up in the Wake Falcon, is he better than Mole Man, Kingpin, and Crossbones? He is not better than Mole Man.
I honestly think now that Mole Man's probably better than Falcon.
Yeah.
Before that, I ranked them kind of like side by side, and I still think Falcon's absolutely amazing. Mole Man has been putting in so much work. Like even right now, I'm using like Mole Man in off-season war. He just shredded everything.
Mole Man is so good because of his shrug ability, and he doesn't need to be awakened. So if you just get him, he's great.
Just get Mole Man, rack him up, and have fun.
Yeah, Harsh is saying he's going back to trying to complete exploring 721 today. Al, that is, I have never played Ultimate Baseball.
You do not get to take a break. You do not get to rest. You have a fucking picture to finish. No 7.2 for you today. Do you understand that? Do you understand?
Thank you. Hold on. Ankit just said no one dies in cricket. There was a whole story on ESPN not even like 4 months ago where a guy just died. Like they like people get hit in the head by that damn whatever that ball is on a regular basis. And what the y'all had last year, it was a 19 or 20-year-old young man that died. Like that. It's been a recent string where people have been dying in that sport at least once a year. No, I'm good. I'm straight.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Everyone is scared of JJ, and that you should have a healthy respect and fear of JJ.
Oh yeah.
AB, no, JJ is a woman and she is married, and she has the biggest hammer in the damn room. Enough said.
Pretty much. JJ can do pretty much whatever she wants, and she knows that, which is what makes her dangerous, because she will. She knows that JJ is my favorite, and I will not do anything if she does whatever she wants. And therefore, out of all the moderators, she's by far the most dangerous one that you need to look out for.
We're not gonna go with the favorite list on the moderators because I feel some kind of way that I'm like low on that totem pole.
You're not on it.
See, that's exactly my point. I feel like I feel some type of way about that right now.
Okay.
I honestly feel I feel like you don't love me anymore.
I do.
I'm like,
how can
I know I bashed you enough about Quake. Your Quake heart love, and your girlfriend that's why your girlfriend gave you the fuck damn Harry Potter because you wanted to marry Quake. But yeah, I'm just saying. I don't. I feel like I'm
jealous man. It's okay. I still love you.
I know. And see, Siobhan is saying what I'm saying. That is a dangerous ass sport. We're just saying it's a dangerous ass sport. Just leave it alone. Like we'll let's move on. Hold on. Okay. Harsh got the right get hitting the ball. You don't know how fucking dangerous it can be true. Anyways, so Casey, when is this tier list? Do you have a more firm level of this tier list? Because I'm more actually interested in this. I know it's like 9 videos, and I know you're gonna start next week. Have you pegged it down yet? I know the interesting people on the channel want to know.
Yeah. Should be first video. 1 second. First video of top classes should be going out on Tuesday if nothing changes. So Tuesday, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're gonna be done with the classes. On Monday, it's gonna be all classes overall. So not this, but following Tuesday or Wednesday, we should have it up.
Alright, cool. And for those that don't know, this is like pulling teeth out of KT to do this. So these are the videos I more so enjoy. So please make sure you if you don't do anything, go watch him and pound the like button. Because these are the ones I know he really likes doing them, but he really doesn't want to sometimes.
Yeah. No, the thing is because there are good things about it because I get to point out my personal perspective on things, which is something that I always love, and I personally see the game different than many other people do. At the same time, all of these videos suffer from several major critical points. Number one, people misuse them, as in, even though I try to make sure that everybody understands that this is my opinion and what I base it on, and it's perfectly fine if it's different, and also that even if I might rank somebody lower than some other champion, that does not necessarily mean that it would be the same case for you. It doesn't necessarily mean even for me that would be the champion that I rank, because there are often a lot of variables. Do you play Suicide Masters? What content you need to do, what you need help with, and everything is much more complicated than just ranking champions. But people tend to go with like, okay, that champion was in 3rd place, that champion was in 6th place, so I'm gonna take and rank the 3rd place champion or whatever. And I hate it. I hate when people do that, and I hate whenever I see in line chats people use that as an argument, because it isn't. And the second thing is that people don't understand it is also always, no matter which single individual content creator does. It's always subjective, based on your personal experiences and opinions and preferences and things like that.
As your friend, you know, we agree to disagree a lot. So I think people look at some of your videos like, oh my God, KT said it, and it's golden. But a lot of people look to you to be objective, and you actually are one of the most objective.
Yeah, obviously, I do understand that, and I try to put it up as much as I can. But it's impossible for a single entity to be fully objective, because you are the total sum of your experiences, and my experiences have not been exactly the same as an average or everyday MCOC player.
Okay. And Guten Morgen.
Good morning.
Sprechen the English in the chat, please, if you don't mind. Kyber is saying super excited, 60 units away from Thronebreaker and Gwyn. Hey, dude, good luck, man. Get it done, man. We want to see you when you do it in the chat. Armand, that's what we just asked. We were just talking about it. I think, you know what, Sultana? I think Kabam is really trying to get rid of the mean tier characters, personally speaking. I think they're trying to work on, like, they want everybody to either have a use or a function. And I think that's what they're trying to do. And that would be good for the game. I think that for the health of the game, I think that would be good. Yeah. If you freaking pull, because KT, you understand, back in the day when you pull Iron Man, like, shit, he wasn't useful. Whenever the fuck they buff him, hopefully he'll be useful. But like War Machine, he's going to be on a team, but he's going to be a support character type now. And he's going to be useful for tech champions at least. So basically, he's just useful for Ghost or Gilly 99.
Well, that's the thing. Like War Machine is, I think War Machine is going to be the type of champion you don't use every day, you don't use a lot, but you always want to have the option of being able to use him. Kind of. Right. And like, for instance, if I pulled War Machine in my next 6-star crystal, I'd be happy with that. Because I don't have access to him yet, and I want to have that access. Not that he's like, not that I think he's going to be insanely amazing or anything. It's just that I want to make sure that I can have access to whatever he has to offer. And that is a positive direction for the game. Unfortunately, there is the offside where Messiah is correct, in a sense, with the reworks where they're trying to make sure every champion has a use, but at the same time they are in no rush to get there, because majority of the champions released this year have pretty much no use or purpose, and all of the champions may be par Shang-Chi. As far as I'm okay, not Shang-Chi and Strife, let's agree Strife can have some sort of potential purpose or use. All other champions in this game, including Odin even, who already got changed, really should be a subject to value update or a moderate rework.
I agree. Hey JJ, get that clip, because I want that in the admin chat right there that he says. I want that in the goddamn admin chat. I mean, I just think that they're trying to eliminate the context of bad champions, but I think all champions can have a use and we talked about this a few times.
How many points for Mr. Negative? Well, I personally will go over 100 for sure. I don't have an exact point tally in mind. I think he may be going for less than Immortal Abomination did. I suspect that.
The answer is yes. The answer is
yes, because
the answer is yes.
I have no idea. And if anybody tells you that they know what Mr. Negative is going to go for, I personally happen to believe that that type of person would be full of shit, because nobody knows.
Okay, Stevie Wester is saying agree, JJ. I'll always love Gwenny and Domino personally, but no one can tell me shit about them and make me hate them. It's just the way it is. And I'm like, that's like, me and KT have had this long standing, I think 3.5 years standing battle over Quake. I understand Quake is a great champion. I just don't like her play style personally. It's a fucking fighting game. Why do you spend your whole goddamn time in a fight avoiding fighting? It's just personally me. But
because let me explain you something. because that is the most OP shit ever. When you watch the movies and they're like superhero characters and whatever, and like, I don't know, even Mortal Kombat when that wizard appears, right? Everybody's fighting whatever, but when the final bad boss comes in, he doesn't have to fight. He uses some sort of weird telekinetic mind powers, freezes everybody, pulls them closer and kills them, sucks their souls out, whatever. And you know, that is one of the most OP things ever, when you just don't have to fight in like a fighting world building. All the animes as well, when you encounter like some sort of really tough, I don't know, a demon lord or the final boss or whatever it is. And they don't have to do anything. They're so much more powerful than everything else. They just kind of like pull you in and smack you off, or I don't know, just paralyze you and shoot you off or whatever.
You sound like Dragon Ball Z writers at the end of fucking damn Dragon Ball right now.
I haven't even watched the most Dragon Balls, but
Ultra Instinct, I don't have to. I can avoid every goddamn thing.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. You know what Quake is? Like, if all of the champions are some random Matrix characters, then Quake is the Agent Smith.
Hold up, that's not a good analogy.
Okay, whatever. He's Neo. Whatever. He's one of those guys who just doesn't have. He's so much better than everybody else around him that he has hardly.
I get her usefulness, and we never argue over her usefulness. My only gripe is the playstyle.
I understand that. No, like, okay, when it comes to the playstyle, I'll explain to you once and for all why I like that playstyle.
I know we've had this conversation of you feel you have this dominant endorphin high of like we've had this conversation.
No, it's not necessarily about the endorphin high. You know what is important with that playstyle? Because Quake is only as good as you are with her right here, right then. When you use Dr. Doom, if you know the very bare basics, you can, like, I don't know, be taking a piss in the morning with one hand, playing with the other hand, and you're gonna win that fight. You hardly have to pay attention. You know, when you use Ghost, you know exactly how the fight is gonna go. It's like some AQ fight. Just dash back and tap them a couple of times, dash back, whatever. Quake, under every single circumstance, is a champion that is only as good as you are right there, right then, and any single mistake shows up immediately. That's what I like about Quake. I feel the most connected to this game whilst I'm playing Quake.
I don't, like I said, I don't argue against her usefulness and her effectiveness. I really don't. I just don't like her. But we had this conversation about her and Tigra. I prefer Tigra because you have to interact in the fight. And Tigra is a tricky ass character to play, but I'm better at Tigra than I am at Quake, and I'm a good Quake player. And I still would choose Tigra over anybody. And that's in those tricky kind of, it goes Ghost, Tigra, Quake to me. If I don't have to use Quake, I typically don't want to.
No, well, recently that has started shifting. Like, for me personally, I have started using Quake less and less as well. For, like, not because I'm tired or dislike it. It's mainly just the effectiveness and time thing, because Quake's not available as 6-star. I primarily only use 6-star rank 3s. And like in 7.2, all of the nodes typically have some sort of attack increase. Yeah. And then you just kind of like want to go with that. So I understand what you mean exactly. And I myself, on a degree, like if there is a very kind of like fun and interesting alternative to a fight, like I will not necessarily always go for Quake. Partially because you guys don't like it, and partially because it takes more time and I want to get stuff done quickly. So there is that.
I'm in the same boat because I literally look at the champs I have now and I just like, who's the best counter for champs, and like,
yeah, exactly. And you can't deny, like, if Quake was a 6-star rank 3, I 100% would be quaking more than I am right now. But it's just part of it is, I think, something like mental, that you want to use the champions that you have ranked up the highest, and you know you want to like do those crazy things. And another part of it is that just bigger health balls make it slower.
All right, hold on. Mark is saying he's fairly drunk at 4:20 and eating a tuna sandwich. Hey, I am in the same boat kind of with you. I'm going to get a turkey sandwich eventually.
I am going to go and get something as well after the stream is done because I'm a bit hungry.
I'm going to send food pics. I tend to try to send food pics
I will not be checking line up until such moment as I have had my full.
So Tana Surfer is saying Surfer is so underrated if you know how to use him. So I brought KT around to he made a video, and I'm still holding my heart to that because that was my fault. So
I do like
KT
Surfer.
made a
Like,
video.
he's
He
quite
made a Surfer
okay. I'm
love
gonna give.
video,
I
which
don't
was
think he's like the best or the most groundbreaking character by any means, but he is quite satisfying champion to play. I'll give him that. And whether that happened organically or Kabam did it on purpose, he is in fact quite a useful champion for like 7.1, 7.2, some stuff in Act 6 because they're doing more and more of these energy adoption lanes, few other ones, and he's good for that stuff.
Yeah, and I think his because I ain't gonna lie, when he first came out, his immunity threw me off. But then I was like, okay, well hold on, like he's immune to a lot of obscure shit. And then you start seeing the nodes pop up, and I was like, okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah, kind of.
But it's the same shit they did. Oh, Immortal Hulk, I was like, his damage isn't. But they made cheese lanes for him in 7.2. Like, okay, now Immortal Hulk is like cheese ability just for the hell of it. So if you pulled them and you ranked them, like you got rewarded for ranking.
Yeah, well,
I think that's
Immortal Hulk is dope now. Wow, it's so good. So good that Hulky boy. Honestly, it's so good. It's one of my favorite rank 3s.
I like
Immortal Hulk and Mole Man.
I got my rank 2.
Huh?
I agree. Mine was rank 2. I agree with you. He's good. He has cheesy ass lanes.
Yeah, it's not just for those lanes though. Try using Immortal Hulk for some of the lanes that you don't think he will be good, and he will surprise you because he can deliver a ton of damage after his level 2 because of that guaranteed stun. And you'll see he can, like, as a rank 3, he can nuke down any opponent in 7.1 or 7.2 pretty much with a level 2.
Alright, you need to do a 5-minute video tomorrow then, or today, and then show off Immortal Hulk.
Okay.
Just like do on the lane that nobody would think. Because I've used him as I have him as a rank 2, and I believe it. And I've seen him do some shit.
But Mole Man's like another one of those. Like Immortal Hulk and Mole Man.
You need just a 5-minute video, Casey. 5 minutes.
Sure, fine. But yes, Immortal Hulk and Mole Man are like the two champions that I'm kind of like the happiest that I decided to rank up.
And alright, so so I want to say, does Mr. Negative need to be awakened? I am not sure.
I am not sure.
I pulled him as a 5 and a 6 star, and I have both awakened now. And I haven't tested them out, so I have no clue.
You have awakened?
I pulled them twice as a 6 star, and I pulled them.
Oh, you filthy swine! I am sweating here for 3 days, and you're just like, oh yeah, I have both of them. Fuck are you?
I do. I was trying to pull a Shang-Chi. That's why I waited for these crystals, because the Shang-Chi would be a better option. And I haven't pulled. I've only pulled a 5-star Shang-Chi. I haven't pulled shit after that. I've gotten like 4 fucking 6 stars in the 25 crystals I opened, and 2 of them were freaking damn Mr. Negative, and I'm just like, all right, I don't even know how the fuck he worked.
Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever.
So, no.
I just can't wait to finish this grind today, so I can have a bit of a break, man.
Cool. Garbo is saying Quake cannot be a 6 star. Her mechanic is broken, powerful. They're not gonna let her be a 6 star.
Yeah, then I honestly I think it's probably a good idea, and I think I agree with that. No matter how much it hurts, and no matter how much that childish, egotistical person in me says, "Give me a 6-star Quake, you bastard." As a grown-up, reasonable adult, I can easily understand her not being here because she definitely changes things in the grand scheme of things in this game, and she has such a huge impact on the game that every single piece of content that they design, they need to keep her in mind.
I think if they ever brought her as a 6 star, her and Hyperion would be the last 2 6 stars they would bring.
I don't think Hyperion changed that much, but yeah, JJ is in fact the most powerful person in the chat.
Yeah, huh? I don't know about that. I say Hyperion as a rank 3 6 star. I don't know about that. Like he would just overpower.
He would be quite busted, yes.
Yeah. Lawrence says he's been looking for a while. By the way, just checking in. All right, well, pound the like button, Lawrence.
Pound the like button, Lawrence.
We are answered that by Mr. Negative. Also, whenever you get a power of Cosmos, use a heavy vigilance, huge armor, power, or fury. Sultana, I'm missing out part of the conversation, but yeah.
Sure.
Lawrence is saying hey to JJ. I hope it's fun, Scuba. We're not saying he's not fun. It's just we have different opinions on damage content in some context. But that's it. I haven't drank yet, Lawrence, but I'll be there later today. Says JJ.
Shut up and take my money.
Are you putting
That
JJ in the
I just
box?
pulled a 6-star Shang-Chi. Nice. I have a feeling Growler said that just to piss you off, Messiah, but thank you very much, Growler.
Probably so.
Thank you very much. And congratulations. 6-star Shang-Chi, he's a bit of a cool guy, you know. Yesterday, after stream, I opened Arena Crystal. I pulled the 1,000 units, so I opened like 2 calves. And I got 5-star Shang-Chi, so I don't need to worry about finding or getting 5-star Shang-Chi anymore, which is cool.
Oh, fuck you too. I don't like you, man. I don't like neither one of y'all right now.
Why? Salty? Salty. All the flavors in the world and you choose to be salty.
I am garlic salty on that shit right now.
All the flavors in the world and you, my friend, chose to be salty.
And at least I'm tasteful.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Rank 3 Shang-Chi's crazy? Oh, he's good. I'm not gonna say that he's like well, he's good, definitely. Crazy? I don't know about that. I mean, I have a rank 3 6-star Shang-Chi. I like him a lot.
I'd probably be less salty if I duped my 6-star Akon.
Oh, you
I'd probably be super less salty if I did. I'll be honest, I probably would be. So, but I can't complain. I'm a whale and I got a great account. My account isn't as big as KT's in some aspects, but you know.
He has more rank 3s than I have, so shut up.
I mean, but you have way more rank 5 stars than I do too. So when 6 stars came out, I just stopped rank 5 and 5 stars unless I really wanted them. Or like,
yeah, I don't rank 5 stars either anymore. I actually have a 5 stars that I need to take off at some point, like in science class, because I do have that science 4-5 gem, and there's literally 0 point in not using it. I just can't decide on who will I use it. If that makes sense.
And you know me, and I have 2 mystic. I won't rank 3 another mystic because I have 2 mystic T5s, and I'm waiting enough to just fucking rank.
Oh yeah. You're recording for that. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet, honestly.
I know we talked about the valuation as far as for how it works, but I am trying to be one of the first people to have a rank 4. Or a couple of.
Soldiers require KT though, you heard. Sure. Do you think Ultron will be worthy as my first tech rank 5? I do not know yet.
Yeah,
why don't you let the champion actually get his buff and make it to the game? Then give me a few days and I'll give you an answer. And
for somebody who has him duped, I have him naturally duped 100 or 120 as a 6-star. I am definitely going to test him out because I have a tech T5.
Ultron
and
he's looking quite intriguing though.
He's looking really nice. He's looking very nice.
Hell, the truth is going to be in the numbers. And what's up, Steve, by the way? If he hits hard enough, he will be worth ranking up. But that remains to be seen once he's in the game.
Lawrence, that is not true. Umami, that I know what the umami is, but it's safe. But that's not, from a palate standpoint, that's not the case, because that's a long conversation to get into. But we're just not gonna talk about food at that standpoint. But it's fine. Armand saying salt is required. KT though, you ever heard love like salt stories? All right, Accelerate. I'll check it out.
Gonna go grab something to eat? Well, alright, Jackattacx. I bet you're probably a bit hungover today, are you not?
No, I can't say nothing to Jackattacx right now. He's the comrade daddy. I mean, he kind of just came in and dropped a fucking hammer.
I know.
I could do something right about now, but you know my typical rule, if I'm on call, I typically let everybody else deal with that.
That's it, you're never coming on call again then. Never.
It's like, no, you can't never come on call ever again. My God.
Rank 3 Spider-Ham or I-Bomb? I think I-Bomb is a better champion.
Ooh, yeah, I would take I-Bomb. And I'm one of the few people I like Spider-Ham. He has a lot going on, but I like Spider-Ham. But like I told you earlier, I put him with he kind of have a Silver Surfer-ish rotation in my mind. He kind of works in the same flow. So I really wouldn't mind a 6-star ham. I ain't gonna lie to nobody.
Well, 6-star ham is coming in next arena.
I know. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna raffle on that.
I don't think he's gonna go for too high either.
I disagree. There are a lot of people, at least 100 people that's been telling me like that's the one they're waiting on.
Maybe.
So I don't know.
Maybe. But I think, well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I have a plan for ham arenas because I'm going to be grinding for both of those arenas as well, I think. Because I'm an idiot like that.
But the trick is he's good without his dupe, but he significantly...
Yeah, he needs that dupe. Let's face it. He needs that dupe.
Kind of needs it. Yeah, I think so. And that's the problem.
Lowest BI, I have never really tested it. I can only tell you that when I do my arena, I can get away with taking 2 rank 3 5-stars and 1 rank 2 5-star. I can get away with that. If I have Suicide Masteries. I have never tested it without Suicide. No, wait, I did test it without Suicide. I think I got Huh?
Alright, so I run without Suicide Mastery, and I can tell you right now, if you are running any rank 3s without Suicide Mastery, they need to be all rank 3s. You cannot run a rank 2 in Arena without Suicide Mastery before you run into a Suicide Mastery.
Okay, there we go. So if you don't have Susus, then you need to have minimum of rank 3 5-star, basically.
Yeah. That's why I tried most of my 5-stars are rank 3.
Screenshot of my poll if you're in the corner. Screenshot of my poll. I'll check it out in a second. Where do you send it? I can't really check like line and stuff like that here.
Integral has the 1 R1, 1 R2, 1 R3 kind of say. Yeah, okay, Integral. Are you sure about that? Is that 5-star? But is that with suicides and without suicides? That's the question.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, either way, I can just say I can confirm what I know happened to be a fact. So when I'm running Suicide Masteries, I can use. I also have like rank 1s. If I use my rank 1s, I typically use like 1 rank 3, 1 rank 4, and 1 rank 1 or something like that. But you can easily get away with 2 rank 3s and 1 rank 2.
And I don't run suicides on mine, so I'm telling people from my perspective, it's always I don't run anything beyond my rank 3s. Because if I put a rank 2 in there, if I put all rank 2s, I'm gonna get a suicide match automatically. So I just go down my roster when I do arena. So I don't run suicides. So that's the trick. So mine are typically lower PI.
There we go. There we go. Right, guys. We're actually closing into the finish soonish. We don't have many champions left.
I mean, you're at fucking 94 million, so
Well, I need to get significantly higher. I'm gonna need to do quite a lot of grind off stream as well after this.
And Integral saying he uses suicides. See, and I don't. And for people who don't use suicides, the safest way is don't do anything below R3s. That's kind of that should be the rule of thumb. I probably should use suicides more often. I just don't. I
don't know. I really like playing the game with. There are things obviously that they annoy me with, but in general, I don't want to play without them for long periods of time ever. Because they're that good. They make it so much quicker, so much easier.
We've had to test in conversation, so it literally will say like it's without suicides, and me and KT aren't too far off on champs. It took KT 2 hours and 5 minutes to do, I think, like 15 million. It took me almost 4 hours without suicides. Yeah.
So there you go.
So I will suggest if you want to do arena, please run suicide unless you got.
It's not just arena though. In general, the entire idea, every single fight will be quicker by default. Therefore, you will be able to do more in the same amount of time. And I like that. I subscribe to that theory because I agree with that. If everything you do is 10% faster and you spend the same amount of time playing this game, then you can do 10% more things. You know what I mean? In Suicide case, in this case, Suicide Masteries enable you to do even quicker many things. And all of that stuff adds up. Like all that extra units that you grind eventually pays for the Suicide Masteries themselves. All the extra content that you can do in the same amount of time helps you progress quicker, and all of that adds up. And on top of that, there's also the idea behind the quicker you finish the fight, the less chances for error you have. Like, what's the best way to explain? Like, every time you land an intercept, no matter how good you are at the game, you have some sort of margin of error. As in, like, if you get 9 out of 10 intercepts, right? So, statistically, if you have to perform 10 intercepts, you're gonna mess up once a fight. But if you only have to perform 3 intercepts, statistically, 2 out of 3 fights, you will not get hit in the face at all. And things like that, that basically, every time you bait a special attack, there is a potential error when you miss dash back or get caught. Every time you try to land a parry, there is potential for error. If you get out of the fights quicker, you also have a lot less opportunities to make mistakes, so to speak.
What KT is explaining is what business people call opportunity cost. But, you know, I like the way he explained it. 120 million for Mr. Negative, XRM, we gonna say yes. That we don't have any fucking idea about what the damn cutoff is.
That's probably thereabouts where I'll end up.
KT, do you watch Big Kid Scotty videos?
Yeah. I'll give them a browse.
KT, you killed it with the point. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I mean, we agree. Good to hear you closing in. I need to go anyways. Might have to drive my grandma to the hospital. 1.5 hour drive to specialty. All right, man. Hope she's doing better, dude. Man, if you need to run, dude, be safe.
Hey, what's up, Pekka, by the way? How are you doing?
Pekka. Pika.
I know, right? It's like every time I see that name, it's like...
I always mess with him about it. Like, Pika. I'm like, dude, you need to have a Pikachu as a goddamn...
Pikachu.
Yeah, seriously. Dryce is saying he keeps his off of work. Dude, I just don't run them. Like, they're useful for like Everest content, but for me and my playstyle and a lot of at the time, especially for most of my champions, most of my top tier champions aren't suicide friendly. So it's like, what's the point?
I don't know. I run them as much as I can. Like during war seasons, if I'm not grinding for like a featured champion, then I don't have them on. Or if I put them on, then I only put them on when there is that extra day's break, more or less.
Yeah.
But yeah, during the time of war season, I play most of the time without suicides. But when it's like off-season stuff, suicides go on and they don't come off.
And I agree. I mean, for a lot of people, I agree with you. I just personally like majority of my top tier champs aren't suicide friendly.
But there we go. We are just about done here. But since today you guys have been so amazing, and I have to say once again that how much I generally appreciate, because I wouldn't be doing anything without you guys. And yeah, so huge thank you to Growler, Jackattacx, Messiah, Chels, and Darken, and who else we had there? Did I miss anybody? I hope I didn't miss anybody, but you guys are awesome, man. Thank you so much. So let's try and have a bit of fun before we finish this stream. I'll get the daily deals, so that shouldn't allow. Oh yeah, that should allow me to get a few caps and I don't know, Grandmaster Pistol or something. I'll get the both daily deals.
And just because you're being a big ass softy on stream doesn't mean we don't love you, little punk. Hey, if we get KT to 45k subscribers, he either has to wear a blue man spandex or a tuxedo. That is a deal that's actually going on in the mod chat. So please, guys, invite your friends, pound the like button, get him to 45k. He's gonna do a full stream in one of those two outfits.
It's gonna be the toxic. It ain't gonna be spandex.
I will send you the blue man spandex, my guy.
It ain't gonna be the spandex, let me tell you that much. Ain't gonna
Well,
be
shit. I think JJ or JS was voting for the damn spandex.
I know. I know most of you are probably rooting, but that spandex was never an option. Like,
dude, you can't disappoint your fans, man. You know, having a Captain
spandex
America,
was and is
having a shaggy, tall ass, sassy, and blue spandex. I'm sorry, that is like,
spandex is never an option.
That is like the amount of clickbait you could ever want.
Oh, look at that 4-star Nexus crystal, man. That's a solid Grandmaster crystal. That's a solid Grandmaster crystal.
Oh hell, guess who just woke up? Hey JS.
Hey, what's up, JS? You missed all the good stuff. And okay, obviously this restart there's not a bit, but now let's get to the cooler things. Let's go to the Thronebreaker Arena crystal. How about do that? How about we do that? How about it? I'll actually save my 4-star Nexuses for a bit. I think I'm not gonna be opening them. But let's go to Thronebreaker Arena crystal. I can afford one, right? I should be able to. Yeah.
I've been kind of saving all my Nexus crystals because it's like I have an overflow ISO. And I'm trying to burn them down. So it's
I
like,
know. I'll watch it again. Well, you're gonna have
all that shit.
Okay. So here we go. Come on, 1K units. 1K units. Come on. Be generous to me, people. I mean, game. Ah, fudge me. That's the lowest amount of gold you can get there as well, so. Yay. You know, it happens. Anyways, let's go here with that cap crystal. Why not? Go for the cap crystal.
Yeah, we big balling.
That's from that daily deal.
Oh.
I like to get those $5 daily deals because they help me with tier 2 alpha situation a lot. Otherwise, I would not be able to maintain my tier 2 alphas for what I want rank.
I must be the only person in the game. I have shit in overflow.
I really don't. Come on.
I need T4.
Come on.
I need T4 basic more than anything, which is weird as shit.
Sorry. But since we do get those bonuses, yeah. We have 3 of these. Come on, let's go. For ranking LC to rank 3. Huh? What are you? What are you on about that? Come on, let's get a 6-star of these. I haven't gotten I have gotten a couple of 5-stars, but I haven't gotten anything juicy. Okay, 5-star Electron. I mean, like 5 stars, like, you know, neat. Some 6-star shards. But that's what we want. We want a 6-star. I would love a dupe on Thor Ragnarok that would finish him off and put him to 6200. And well, I'd love any new champion as well. Black Panther pull would be so good. It would give me a 3-day rest from arena probably. That would be great because I'm otherwise gonna grind for that 6-star selector. That's gonna happen. No,
are you really?
Yeah, because it's a new champion and it's like for a low score. I grind for Stealth with Spidey not because I think he's a great champion. I grind for him because it's a new champion. You know, arena, and I think he's gonna go low. I think those selector things are gonna go quite low.
I got all 3 of them as champs already, so it's okay.
Well, I don't have the Black Panther, OG Black Panther, so I have him as 5-star, not as 6-star. So if I can get a new champion for relatively low score, I'll go for it.
I need them to drop a ghost or some. I need them a naked to drop something I really want.
Nah,
I mean, Ham is coming up.
Nothing.
So
nothing
he might be the one I rock for.
Do we go for a 6-star crystal?
Nope. Hold it. Hold off on it.
Okay. We'll hold the 6-star crystal.
Right,
nothing else interesting here. Yeah.
I mean, let's hold off because I'm pretty sure this coming week there's gonna be a live stream. So that's when you'll really pop it off.
Okay, let's hold it. Let's hold it off. Anyhow, now we are done. Now we're done for real. We have been going for pretty much exactly 2 hours, so all is well. Gonna hold the 6-star crystal for a bit, and yeah, let's just call it a stream. We're going to be back with KT time later today. So this is going to be the only quote-unquote a regular stream today. Later in the evening, I will be back live for KT time, but obviously that is a bit different format. There will be some uploads coming, but let's say huge thank you to Jackattacx, to Messiah, to Chels, to Growler, to Darken, and Messiah once again for jumping on the call and keeping us company. You guys are absolutely fantastic. And I shall catch you guys later. Do not miss that. See ya. Hello there, guys, and welcome back.
I'm in danger.
All the information